Hello, race fans. This is the Turfway Park report for Friday, March 23rd, 2018. 8 live races on the card. Temperature at post time 42 degrees, and the poly track is fast. Tonight's first race, a open 8,000 down to 7,000 claiming event for 4-year-olds and upward. They'll go 1 mile. Just a field of 6, no program changes. Number 6, Tis Sardonic Joe is the morning line favorite at 7-5 for trainer Kim Hammond. They're at the post. They are off to an even beginning in the Friday opener from Turfway, and as expected, Feet of Fire is the first to show, but Bluegrass Beat will press from the outside now. Tis Sardonic Joe, class traveling favorite, 3 wide third. Down on the inside, Skips Brewmeister, in search of 3 wins in a row, came away racing in fourth. Climbing, Brothers Dryden in behind horses races fifth, about 5 lengths off the pace, and he is at least a length and a half or 2 lengths in front of the trailer. That is LA Flow, my Lax Bro. Onto the backside they go. They pass the 6 furlong marker. The first quarter they walked it 26 seconds flat. Feet of Fire with no pace up top shows the way 3 parts of length, but now Bluegrass Beat will draw a closer second. Tis Sardonic Joe, the favorite, 3 wide third. Even further out comes Brothers Dryden in fourth. Skips Brewmeister is fifth. The top 5 covered by 3 lengths, and then it's a margin of 6 back to late running LA Flow, my Lax Bro. On the backside run they continue. They pass the half, and the half mile up 50 seconds flat. Now, Bluegrass Beat takes over the lead. That's all for Feet of Fire. He's got Ghost. He's back into fourth. There goes Tis Sardonic Joe, ratcheting it up the pressure to the outside. Brothers Dryden, with that wide angle on that far turn run, is closing in with the green blinkers. The whip comes out on him, and also following that cover is Skips Brewmeister as they round the turn, approaching the quarter-mile pole. There goes Brothers Dryden, but Brothers Dryden all of a sudden getting out and blowing the turn. Tis Sardonic Joe, the favorite, arrives to the top of the lane with a 2-length lead, 3/4, 1:14 and 2, and class-dropping Tis Sardonic Joe goes by the 3/16 pole with a half-length lead. A long shot Bluegrass Beat will not go away. Now Skips Brewmeister angles to the outside of that one and is closing in stoutly as they're in the stretch run. Bluegrass Beat emerges with the lead. Here's Skips Brewmeister up to the outside. It's going to get tight. Bluegrass Beat hanging on. Skips Brewmeister was second. Tight for third, either Tis Sardonic Joe and LA Flow, my Lax Bro. Photo for one. And number 4, Bluegrass Beat, prompts the pace throughout and resurges to win here to take the opener at 21-1 to start the pick 5. The 6-year-old son of Fusaichi Pegasus, owned by the Dotson stable, trained by Sue Anderson, and Rogelio Miranda, the winning jockey. Number 4, Bluegrass Beat, 44.60, 14.80, and 4.60 to show. Second, number 1, Skips Brewmeister. Third, number 6, Tis Sardonic Joe. And finishing fourth was number 5, LA Flow, my Lax Bro. Exacta, $230.60. The try, $358.40. Super, $1,123.70. The running time for the 1 mile, 1 minute, 40 seconds flat. Tonight's second race, a fill-in mare non-2 claiming event. The claiming tag $7,500, the distance 1 mile. Scratch numbers 1 and 5, jockey change on the 2 to Perry Utes. Morning line favorite, class dropper to the outside, number 7, Street Performer for trainer Randy Haffer. And they're off, kicking grass through her head, leaving the starting gate, and she is last. But in play, has some speed and has the lead and the rail onto the charge to the opening turn. Summertime Gal off the gate racing in second, shaded by Street Performer, who's a 3 wide third. Norwegian Lady tucked in neatly now in fourth, and after that slow start, kicking grass is last of the quintet, but only about 5 lengths from top to bottom as they're well bunched as they pass the 6 furlong marker and they straighten up the backstretch journey. And the first quarter was 25 and 4/5 seconds. Summertime Gal leads the way, but she's pressured by both sides by In Play and Street Performer. A length for the back, Norwegian Lady taking in proceedings from fourth, about 2 lengths off of the pace, and then still a length to Kicking Grass. But 4 lengths would cover the lot as they still continue to run up the backstretch, tightly packed. And up top, still showing the way, Summertime Gal from the Green Hill Barn shows the way 3 parts of the length. Street Performer tugging hard against Laguna, draws right alongside up to her throat latch in second. In Play, tucked in nice by Perry Utes in third. And now Kicking Grass from last is on the move, and the Gray Filly by Einstein has moved into third, and looming large, Green Silk, Purple Cap, as they continue to race around the far turn. The half was in 50 and 4, controlled tempo being set by Summertime Gal, but now Street Performer pokes that neck in front. Whip comes out on Kicking Grass, who made that big move, but she's stalling in third, and now underway from between horses, Norwegian Lady and Malcolm Franklin, 3/4, 1:15 and 3, and they race to the head of the lane, and Street Performer still there by the 8th pole. Kicking Grass still up into second, trying to re-rally comes Norwegian Lady down along the inside. Summertime Gal, they're in the final 16th. Street Performer trying to hold. Kicking Grass is back on her feet and getting to her. Kicking Grass, and Street Performer in a photo finish. Head bobber can go either way. Outside was Kicking Grass. Street Performer, I think, got the bob to the inside, but I don't know if that was enough. It will take a photo in 141 and 1. Number 4, Kicking Grass, overcoming adversity to get the job done. She broke Horrible, made a bid, and stalled, and then re-rallied and got up right on the square to get the win. Number 4, Kicking Grass, owned by Jimmy Jenkins, trained by Ronnie Hale and Victor LeBron, up top for the winning ride. Kicking Grass, $8, $3.80, and $3. Second, number 7, Street Performer. Third to 3, Norwegian Lady. Fourth, number 6, Summertime Gal. The exacta, $28.20, the try $39.60, and the daily double $154.40. The running time was 141 and 1. Tonight's third race, a claimant event for 4-year-olds and up, which have not won 2 races in the last 12 months. They'll go a mile. Scratch the 2, Hold My Purse. Morning line favorite for Neil Allred, number 4, Winter Springs, and Malcolm Franklin. They are off in the favorite, Broke Like a Shot, Winter Springs, barely on out. Owl Creek came away racing in second. Arboretum will try to tuck in behind the pace setter from third. Brott is in a tight spot there as Rake It In pressures up to the outside of him. Then Rabanito came away racing in the 6th position. The Last Thunder is next, and out at the back, just about 9 or 10 lengths off of the lead last, is Tizon. They round that first turn, they pass the 6 furlong marker, and they straighten up for the backstretch run. The first quarter, they crawled at 26 seconds flat. So the favorite, Winter Springs, shows them up the backstretch. Winter Springs' lead is a length, and the ears just going up and down there as Malcolm Franklin has this one under a hammerlock. 3 parts of length back in second. Brott moves a closer second now. Then there's a margin of 4 lengths back to Perry Utes and Owl Creek, who's tracking from third. Towards that one's inside is Rabanito. Rake It In out in the 4th path is now in a joint third as they make their entrance into the far turn. Then there's a break of at least 7 lengths back to Arboretum, who's third last. The Last Thunder and Tizon continuing to trail 25 lengths off the lead. The half mile was 49 and 2. Winter Springs still there. Brott being asked to quicken to the outside second. Now the whip comes out on Rake It In, set to strike 3 wide, and Perry Utes and Owl Creek is going to try to push his way out here from 4th as Rabanito continuing to track from 5th. Just needs a place to run. Is going to have to angle off cover there as all of a sudden Arboretum is underway from the back of the pack, but there goes Rake It In, and now clear sailing for Owl Creek, who's trying to split horses. Whip comes out on the favorite, Winter Springs, but he's waiting in deep water by the 16th pole. It's Rake It In to the outside, Owl Creek resurging to the inside, these two to the wire. Rake It In just narrowly from Owl Creek, then a 3-way photo for the show spot in 141 flat. Number 9, Rake It In, gets the head up in the photo to win here. Rake It In, a 6-year-old son of Canadian Frontier, picks up Turfway win number 3, owned by Commando and Rakisa Khan, trained by Larry Lay, and Declan Cannon continuing to heat up here at the track. Rake It In, $18.40, $6, $3.60. Second, number 6, Owl Creek. Third to 7, Brott. And fourth to 8, Rabanito. The exacta was worth $56.60. The trifecta, $265. The Roland Daily Double, $79.60. Superfecta, $2,210.80. And the pick 3, 449, came back $1,252.70. Running time 141 flat. Tonight's 4th race is an allowance event for the fillies and mares, which have never won 2. They'll go 5 furlongs. Scratch number 3, Magic Feet. Morning line favorite at 6 to 5. Number 6, Kittens, Cover Girl, for trainer Wesley Ward. They are off. Slow start for Blaze Star, but it was a fast beginning as expected for Chavoo. Shared Silence came away racing in second. The other Ward entrant, Kittens, Cover Girl, off the gate in third. To the inside, Dial Me fourth. Then comes Blaze Star and a Parking Ticket way out at the back. Up the backside they go, charging into the far turn, 3.5 furlongs from home, Chavoo. And John Cruz dictating the terms here. Shared Silence in a good tracking spot from second. Now Kittens, Cover Girl, 3 wide third. In between horses, Blaze Star, then Dial Me, and Parking Ticket is still last, 10 lengths off the lead. Rounding the far turn, chasing Chavoo. The daughter into mischief shows the way. Shared Silence is second. Now it's go time for Kittens, Cover Girl. Kittens, Cover Girl tips out into the 3 path, and Dial Me for the Churchill Downs Racing Club needs somewhere to run as they straighten away for the stretch run. Whip comes out on Chavoo, and Shared Silence is the danger and goes right on by the 16th pole. Shared Silence for Mark Adams, opening up with the authority here. Shared Silence, the daughter, a hat trick, razor sharp, winning by 3.5. Kittens, Cover Girl in a photo with Dial Me, then came Chavoo in 58 and 3. Number 2, Shared Silence, stalked the pace setter Shavu early. She laid in second and was called upon outside the 8th pole, and she explodes through the stretch run. Just turns in a dynamite performance here. This 3-year-old daughter, a hat trick, owned by LA Racing Incorporated of Mark Adams, trained by Marshall Gotze, Malcolm Franklin, the winning jockey. Number 2, Shared Silence, 863, 2240. Second, number 6, Kitten's Cover Girl. Third, number 1, Dial Me. And fourth was the pace setter, the 5, Shavu. Exacta 2460, the try, 3350. The double, $90.20. Superfecta, $217.20. And the pick 3 came back $156.40. Running time for the 5 furlongs, 58 3/5 seconds. Tonight's 5th race, a non-3 claimant event, claiming tag $5,000, so go 6 furlongs. Scratch the 8, Sucker Punch. Morning line favorite number 6, Agent Mulder and Malcolm Franklin. They are off. Drawbridge broke poorly, and he is way last, but his stablemate, Spittin' Tumbleweeds, has the lead as they head up the backside. Spittin' Tumbleweeds shows the way. Out wide comes Private Spot from between horses, utmost intensity. Correctamundo is a 4 wide fourth. In between horses, Agent Mulder, Green Silk shuffled back to 5th. Down along the inside, Mr. McGeehee, advancing along the inner rail, is next. And a margin of 4 back to Win the Cats Away, flanked by Clever Now. Still 4 to Caribou Cat, and 6 to Drawbridge at the back of the pack. 23 3/5 seconds time for the opening quarter. Long shot, Spittin' Tumbleweed still there. Correctamundo on the move to the outside, racing in second. Being shoved along, Private Spot is third. Now underway from the inside, Mr. McGeehee. There goes Clever Now up to the outside, but meanwhile, Spittin' Tumbleweeds at a huge price still shows the way. Out wide, Clever Now, and When the Cat's Away is forced 5 wide as they straighten away for the stretch run. No excuses for Spittin' Tumbleweed, still shows the way. Clever Now on the move and on the attack. Correctamundo through from the inside. Mr. McGeehee, too little too late down the stand side for Correctamundo, but When the Cat's Away is underway. When the Cat's Away gonna try to get Spittin' Tumbleweeds on the wire. Spittin' Tumbleweeds, When the Cat's Away, photo finish. I think Spittin' Tumbleweeds went all the way up top to start the late pick 4 at 21-1. Number 1A, Spittin' Tumbleweeds, fast out of the starting gate. He takes him all the way up top, gate to wire win here, picking up his 3rd victory over the synthetic, 21-1 to start that late pick 4, owned and trained by Charlie Lawson, Alberto Pusack, the winning jockey. 45-40, 18-20, 10-80 on the winner. Second, number 5, When the Cat's Away. Third was number 3, Caribou Cat. Finishing 4th, number 4, Clever Now. The winning exacta, $253.20. The try, $637.10. The double, $245.40. Superfecta, $9,391.60. Pick 3, $1,006.60. 50-cent pick 4, $5,853.55. And the pick 5 for 50 cents, $11,908.30. Running time 113 flat. Tonight's 6th race, a maiden claimant event for the fillies and mares to go 6 furlongs. Morning line favorite number 5, Love Me Like You Do, for the Motley Crue stable. And they are off. Boomerang Baby bounces out well. Also Sylvester Yoli quick into stride. And My Lady Dowry hustles underneath that pair, and they're 3 in a line across the track. Away racing in 4th is a Wave Dancer from the Gorder stable. In behind that one comes Love Me Like You Do. Then a link for the back to Miss Pinkerton, 'Tis Howie's Hope. And way outpaced at the back, Colton's Equation on debut is last, about 10 lengths off the speed. And that speed took the first quarter in 24 seconds flat. Boomerang Baby and Pusack show the way up top yet again. My Lady Dowry to the inside second. Sylvester Yoli is third. Now Wave Dancer switches out to the 4-path while 4th. Love Me Like You Do. And LeBron has a handful of horse. They just need a clear place to run. And he's going to try to split horses with her. And just waiting for the 6 to drift off the fence as they run around the turn, approaching the top of the stretch. It's still Boomerang Baby. And now Love Me Like You Do is still in a world of trouble. But now she punches on through in between the pace setter and Sylvester Yoli as they straighten away past the 8th pole. Boomerang Baby trying to pull the upset. Here's Love Me Like You Do to the outside. Love Me Like You Do from Boomerang Baby. Wave Dancer way out in the middle of the track in the final 16th. It's Love Me Like You Do is going to win, going away by just about a length and a half. Boomerang Baby held second, and Wave Dancer was third in 113-1. Number 5, Love Me Like You Do, sits off the pace and bullies her way through at the top of the lane, and she breaks her maiden here in start number 10, going away for trainer Angel Montano. This daughter of Harlan's Holiday is owned by the Motley Crue Stables and ridden to victory by Victor LeBron for his second victory on the card. 460, 340, 220 on the winner. Second, number 6, Boomerang Baby. Third, number 7, Wave Dancer. And fourth was the 8, Sylvester Yoli. Exacta 42.80. The try, $50.80. Daily Double, $167. The Superfecta, $194.40. And the Pick 3, $223.60. Running time, 1:13 and 1. Tonight's 7th race, an allowance optional claimer to go a mile. Scratch number 5, Coco Mon. Morning line favorite now, number 1, Lucky Ramsey for Mike Maker. And they are off. Action Every Day stumbled, but Mon too also stumbled and then had to check. And that one, who should be on the front end usually, is last. But it's Action Every Day recovered from his stumble. He's up to share the lead with Hunk of Burnin' Love. These two square up early. Lucky Ramsey stalks from third, just got passed by Hinton, who advances a spot. They are third and fourth now as they continue to race around the turn. Then 2 lengths further back to Eden Ridge, and after that poor start, the 2017 Rushaway winner is last of them all. He must be about 9 lengths off the lead, the first quarter, 24 and 4. Action Every Day on the stretch out clears off by 2.5 lengths. Hunk of Burnin' Love has deferred to the second spot. Hinton in a good stalking position while racing third. Lucky Ramsey is fourth and about 6 off the pace. Then comes Montu, and Eden Ridge is now last of them all. Up the backside they go. They pass the half. And the halftime was 48 seconds flat. So a solid tempo being set by Action Every Day. Hunk of Burnin' Love still in chase mode from second. Hinton continuing to race third. Lucky Ramsey is being shoved upon to keep pace from fourth. Eden Ridge, so that one's inside in fifth. And Montu is out at the back of the pack. Rounding the turn, approaching the top of the stretch. Here comes Hunk of Burnin' Love to confront Action Every Day. Now Hinton angles out into the 3-path and appears to be the danger. Lucky Ramsey is being ridden with the whip as they straighten away for the stretch run. And Hinton comes roaring off the turn as they lean into the lane. And Hinton on the wrong lead is wandering about and lugging in. Action Every Day still holding second. Third comes Hunk of Burnin' Love and Lucky Ramsey. Then 4 lengths further back to Eden Ridge. They're in the final 16th. Hinton lugging hard against that fence, but Hinton is going to win again. Hinton wins by 2.5 lengths. Action Every Day was second. Lucky Ramsey third. Then Hunk of Burnin' Love was fourth in 138 flat. Number 2, Hinton stalks the pace from third throughout, was given the cue in that far turn run, and Hinton prevails here once again over the Turfway surface. Hinton, Son of Candy Ride, owned by the Maccabee Farm, trained by Tommy Drury and Johnny McKee up top for the winning ride. $4.80, $3, $2.10 on the winner. Second, number 3, Action Every Day. Third, number 1, Lucky Ramsey. Fourth to 7, Hunk of Burnin' Love. The winning exacta, $24.80. The dollar try, $26.40. The double, $13.60. The super, $138.20. And pick 3 came back $241.40. Running time, 138 flat. The 8th and final race is a filly and mare claimant event to go 1 mile. Scratch numbers 9 and 10. Morning line favorite, the 7, Day in Deauville in Declan Cannon. She's in field of 8 at the post. And they are off. Dynamonds Forever broken a tangle, and she is last. Scat Lady, offensive-minded, also Will Gracie Shine, as expected, will prompt the pace. Choctaw off the gate racing in third. Day in Deauville flanks her from fourth. Allie Grace off the gate racing in fifth, 6.5 off the pace. Then 4-2 Bella Menina as they head over into that clubhouse turn. Then a link further back to the 2 back markers, No Tanks, and after that slow start, Dynamonds Forever is last, about 15 lengths from tip to tail. They straighten up for the backstretch. There goes Will Gracie Shine, as expected, shows the way up the backside. The lead is now 2.5 lengths. Scat Lady being put to the test to try to keep pace. Choctaw in a good stalking position, and the jock has a handful of horse racing third. Now, Day in Deauville races a clear-cut 4-2 in front of Allie Grace, who is next. Out wide comes Bella Menina towards the fences. No Tanks, and still 7 lengths back to Dynamonds Forever, 48 and 3/5 seconds of time for the half. So they picked it up in that second split. Will Gracie Shine still shows the way. Choctaw to the outside of Scat Lady. Choctaw's on the move. Now Day in Deauville is being asked to quicken, and she's closing in. Whip comes out on Allie Grace. Bella Menina switched off cover, and on the fence, No Tanks. Round in the turn, and Choctaw at 27-1, looking strong on the front end. Choctaw and Richard Bracho show the way. Day in Deauville switches out into the 3-path. That's all for Will Gracie Shine as they race to the head of the lane. Choctaw and a confident Richard Bracho comes off the turn. The lead is 2.5 lengths. Day in Deauville is second. Through from the inside, Allie Grace, then Will Gracie Shine, and stuck along the fence. No Tanks. They're in the final Florence Furlong in Choctaw is in front by the 16th pole. The lead is 3 lengths, and Choctaw back to her winning ways. She takes her 3rd victory over the Turfway surface by winning race 8 by 3 lengths. Allie Grace was next, then came Day in Deauville. Diamonds Forever after that slow start was 4th, and No Tanks rounded out the high 5 in 140 and 4. Number 4, Choctaw, stalks the pace from 3rd, and going into the far turn, she was dragging jockey Richard Bracho to the lead, and she draws away to win here to pick up her 3rd Turfway victory, her 5th victory in all, as she covered the mile in a winning time of 1:41 flat. Now Choctaw returns 56.80, 21.80, 10.80. Second, number 3, Allie Grace. 3rd to 7, Day in Deauville. Finishing 4th was number 6, Dynamits Forever. And 5th, number 5, No Tanks. Exacta, 327.80. The Try, 686.90. The Double, 111.80. The Superfecta, 7,515.40. Pick 3, $261.30. The Pick 4, long shot starting with the 2 favorites with a long shot ending, $2,182.25. No winners in the high 5 carryover into Saturday's card, better than $7,200. Well, that wraps it up for Friday racing from Turfway Park. Live racing returns Saturday with a first post of 6:15. For all of us here at the track, thanks for tuning in. This has been the Turfway Park Report.